exactly what you want to see. Let's run this puppy in. Score a touchdown and tie this game. Life, run for your life, touchdown on one play. Worked on this in practice. Touchdown. It's up to Kelvin Benjamin. This is all you, buddy. Kelvin Benjamin for a touchdown. Oh, he toasted his man. Holmes toasted his man. Spin move. Oh! Oh! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to some more recap of the rest of the NFL schedule from this past Sunday. Now, we obviously already covered the Patriots versus Texans game yesterday. You guys can go back on the channel and check that out and see what my reaction was to the Patriots beating a bad Texans team. But let's focus on the rest of the game. So starting off with the game in London, over the seas in London, fish and chips are abound as the Falcons and Jets take on each other and take on London in Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. The Falcons end up getting the win 27-20. I didn't really watch much of this game, I'm going to be honest, because it was at 9:30 start, and I was not awake at 9:30 on Sunday. So let's just say I caught the highlights on Twitter, and the Jets were leading for most of this game and probably should have won this game, but the Falcons got a late touchdown to take the lead and end up winning the game. So I still personally think the Jets and Falcons are both really, really bad teams. So I don't believe one bit in the Falcons. So you can take whatever you want from this game. I don't take anything from this game because I still believe the Falcons are very, very bad. And the Jets are obviously really, really bad. So the Falcons do add another win. But I don't think that's going to matter in the long run, because I don't think they're going to get many more of these. Then moving back across the seas to America, we have the rest of the games, starting with the Steelers and the Broncos. Now, when I was watching this game, I was very, very upset at Denver because I was hearing for the past month that Denver's a legit team. Denver's good. They got a good defense. Teddy Bridgewater is actually a decent quarterback. And yes, he was coming off of a concussion and people were concerned that he wasn't even going to play. But I don't care. The Steelers are bad. I don't think we fully understand or fully grasp the situation that we're in right now. The Steelers are very, very, very bad. Ben Roethlisberger cannot move. The offense is just bad. They can't run the football. Juju Smith-Schuster, who has been like a non-factor this season, goes down with an injury. Chase Claypool had a decent day, but their offense is not good. If their defense wasn't like amazing, they would be winless right now. But sadly, the Broncos are probably just as bad, because the Broncos were undefeated, but they had played really bad teams to get to the undefeated mark. Now they've lost 2 straight, and they're a bad team too. So far we've reviewed two games that involve 2 really, really bad teams. The Steelers aren't going anywhere. The Broncos aren't going anywhere. So, and if the Steelers do go anywhere, it'll be solely on the back of their defense. So Steelers get the win 27-19. They shouldn't have won, but they did. Vikings and Lions. And boys, this was a crazy game. Vikings win 19-17 on a game-winning field goal. The Lions had the win in their hands. The Vikings had possession of the ball late fourth quarter. Alexander Madison's running the ball. He thinks that he has forward progression stopped, so he starts to slow up. The Lions strip the ball away from him. They get the possession of the football. They turn it over, and now the Lions have ball. They take the ball. They score a touchdown to take the lead. They take the lead 17-16. They have a 1-point lead because they missed the 2-point conversion. They tried to go to a 2-point conversion. They missed it because Dan Campbell is an idiot. But Lions have the lead, 17-16. I think there's like 30-something seconds or whatever. There's not a lot of time on the clock for Kirk Cousins. and the Lions are playing very, very soft prevent touchdown defense, which is the dumbest thing ever because you don't need a touchdown to win, so why are you playing such soft coverage? But the Vikings take advantage of that. Adam Thielen catches like a 28-yard catch or something like that in the middle of the field, allowing them to get into field goal range, and the kicker, Greg Joseph, kicks a field goal to win the game 19-17. The Lions, this could only happen to the Lions. It could literally only happen to the Lions. I mean, they're just a cursed franchise. They just make bad decisions, starting with their head coach. Dan Campbell is not a good head coach. This team is undisciplined. This team is just makes horrible decisions. It starts at the coach. I mean, Dan Campbell's not a smart head coach. He might not even be a smart coordinator, but he's definitely not a good head coach. So they made a bad decision there. Will the Lions ever win a game? Probably. They'll probably win a game. They won't go winless like the Jags probably will, but I could see the Lions winning one game, maybe two games here and there, just because crazy things happen in the NFL, but they will never be a team that is contending for anything with Dan Campbell as a head coach. That's just my personal opinion. Then we get to probably the craziest game of the weekend, the Packers and the Bengals. The Packers win this game 25-22 in overtime only because both kickers missed, I think, 5 total field goals that had the opportunity to win the game in the last, 2 minutes and including overtime. So, what? I don't know what happened. Mason Crosby missed 3, I'm pretty sure, to win the game. Evan McPherson for the Bengals missed 2. So, it was like both these kickers didn't want to win this game. They were both trying to sell this game so they didn't have to win it. And that's what it felt like. But in the end, Mason Crosby comes up and does hit the game winner in overtime. I was thankful that the game was over because I was just getting tired of seeing the Packers and Bengals play because I just at this point, just tie. Neither one of you want to win this game. So just tie. So Packers end up getting the win. I feel bad for the Bengals. They probably should have won this game. I feel like they got cheated out a little bit. They got a little slighted. But hey, that's the NFL, man. That's the NFL. Packers win 25-22. Then we get to the Buccaneers and the Dolphins, and this one was basically just a massacre. Tom Brady has so many weapons on this Buccaneers team. Antonio Brown, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. I mean, it's just, the list goes on and on. There's so many weapons, plus not even considering the running backs, Leonard Fournette, Ronald Jones. I mean, there's so many different weapons for him to throw, and Gronkowski's been injured for the past couple weeks, so he didn't even have Gronkowski, and they still massacred the Dolphins 45-17. I mean, Tom Brady threw another 5-touchdown game. He's just the best. And when he has weapons like this, it's a scary sight. No wonder they won the Super Bowl last year. The weapons on this team are very, very good. And I hate the fact that people think that this Bucs team was god-awful when Jameis Winston was there. Yeah, they were really bad, but that's because they had Jameis Winston as their quarterback throwing to the other team 30 times. So these weapons were all here, except for Gronkowski and Antonio Brown and Leonard Fournette. Those guys weren't there. But Evans, Godwin, they were both there, and they were both really good, even with Jameis Winston throwing the football. So Tampa wins easy. Dolphins really didn't stand a chance the entire game, and Tom Brady still looks good. The Saints, speaking of the Jameis Winston experience, the Saints beat Washington 33-22. Taysom Hill went out with an injury. I don't know if he came back. He probably didn't. I never heard anything about him coming back in that game. He got kneed to the head. Or not knee to the head, that was a different guy. He got head to head, shoulder to head, something like that. So he got a concussion symptoms and stuff. But Jameis Winston again in this game was just bad. Yes, they won, but he was just chucking up 50-50 balls and just chucking up bad decisions, and the Saints players, to be fair, were coming down with him. Now, not all game was Jameis Winston doing that. He was obviously throwing some good passes, throwing some nice touchdowns and stuff, but I just don't think Jameis Winston is a good quarterback, and yet the Saints keep finding ways to win. Alvin Kamara had a good day after last week where he didn't even get targeted, I don't think. Alvin Kamara had a good day. The defense for Washington might not be as good as we all predicted in the offseason. I mean, it looks good on paper. You got Jonathan Allen and Chase Young and Deron Payne and Montez Sweat and Cole Holcomb on the linebacking core and Fuller in the back. And you got a good team. William Jackson's there. You've got a good defense on paper. But throughout this season, the football team defense has not played good at all. They got blew up by the Bills. They got beat up by the Saints, and they're just playing bad. And their offense isn't playing much better. Taylor Heineke, everybody had a love affair with Taylor Heineke for about a week, but that's over because Taylor Heineke's not a good quarterback. We all knew this, but yet we all thought, oh, Taylor Heineke might be the solution at quarterback. Will they go back to Fitzpatrick if he's healthy? No, Taylor Heineke's not good. He's just not good. He's got good weapons around him. Terry McLaurin's a god, but he can't do it all. Chase Young got his first sack of the day, or of the season, on Sunday. So he's not having a good season. We're 5 weeks in and Chase Young got 1 sack. That's not good. So especially, well, it's good, but it's not good for the standards that Chase Young has set for himself. So football team are struggling. They're probably not going to make the playoffs if their defense is playing this bad, especially with the Cowboys playing so well. But we'll get to them. The Eagles and the Panthers. And this one probably frustrated me more than any game, even the Steelers-Broncos game, because of the fact that the Eagles are not good. Believe me, the Eagles are a bad football team. A bad football team. They suck. And yet they beat the Panthers. They came back from a 15-3 deficit to win this game. Sam Darnold played bad. He looked like the Jets' Sam Darnold for some reason. I don't know. This is now 2 weeks in a row where Sam Darnold has looked bad. And I don't know if this is the Sam Darnold that we are going to get, or if we're going to get the Sam Darnold from the 3-0 start, or what. But Sam Darnold needs to figure it out, because if he's playing like that, the Panthers are only ever going to win 3 games. So the Eagles win. Jalen Hurts played decently well. I'm not hating on Jalen Hurts. I think Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback. I just don't think the team around him, both offense and defense, are any good. And that, in turn, drops him down to being a bad quarterback. So if the Eagles figure it out, Jalen Hurts could be a very quality quarterback in the league. But right now, they're bad. And yet they still won. So congratulations to them, I guess. The Titans and Jaguars, man, you got to feel bad for Urban Meyer. The team played well in this game at points, and at the beginning, around the first half, you thought, oh, maybe the Jaguars are going to win this game. Maybe the Titans are going to choke it away and lose this game like they lost to the Jets. But no, Derrick Henry became Derrick Henry. He remembered that he was Derrick Henry and that he could run really well and scored 3 touchdowns. So the Titans win 37-19. Once Derrick Henry got going, there was really no stopping him. Trevor Lawrence struggled a little bit. He looked good at times in this game, but struggled for the most part. And Jaguars are winless still. So not even Urban Meyer, who loves to get freaky with college girls in bars, his own bar, not even that man could beat the Titans. So Jaguars still lose. Will they ever win a game this season? Yeah. I don't think there's going to be a winless team in the NFL this year. If there is, it's going to be the Jaguars, or maybe the Lions, I guess. But I think the Jaguars will get one because it's the NFL and these are all grown men, professionals. So I think just because of that fact, the Jaguars will happen to get one win, whether that be, I don't know who their schedule. Maybe they beat the Colts because the Colts are bad, but I feel like the Jaguars will get at least one win. They have to. They're grown professionals. There's only one team in recent memory that's gone winless, and that's the Browns, and they were just god-awful, and I don't think the Jaguars are that bad. So I think the Jaguars will get one win. I don't think they'll get more than that. I think they'll get one. They'll sneak out one. Will that save Urban Meyer's job? I think he's got 3 years, but it's all up to what he wants. So we'll have to wait and find out. Bears Raiders 20-9. 20-9. Justin Fields gets the W. Second straight W for the Buckeye product. And people were saying Justin Fields isn't good. People were saying the Buckeyes don't produce good quarterbacks. That was true in the past, but Justin Fields is about to change that fact. And now we got quarterbacks in the pipeline that are going to be probably just as good as he, maybe even better. So Justin Fields gets a win. He looked like a rookie quarterback out there, but he also looked really good. So you got to give, that's the give and take that you got to have with a rookie quarterback. So Justin Fields get the win. I don't believe in the Raiders. They had a good start, but they always have good starts. More than likely, they always have a good start. And then down the line, whether that be week 4, week 5, week 10, they always seem to start choking it away. This time, it happened to be choked away a little bit earlier in the season. I don't believe in the Raiders. They just are not a clutch team. They're not a very consistent team. And so they lose to the Bears. Because the Bears have a really good defense, and Justin Fields is really good. Chargers and Browns. This one made me super happy. This one made up for the Broncos losing and for the Panthers losing. Because the Browns lost. I don't care if this makes me a bad person. I personally love to see the Browns lose for the sole fact I could give a crap. I don't care about the Browns at all. The only reason I love to see the Browns lose is because I love to see the Browns fans suffer. I don't care. I don't care if that makes me a bad person. I love to see Browns fans complain and Browns fans suffer, especially now that their team is good. Because I'll give the Browns that. They are a really good team. They have a legit chance to beat the Chiefs or the Bills or whoever in the AFC Championship. They have a legit chance. I'm not taking that away from them. Their defense is amazing. But the only reason I love to see the Browns lose is because I love to see Browns fans in pain. I do. I love to hear them complain about, oh, the Browns suck. The Browns did Browns things. I love it. It fuels me. I love to see that. So I was super happy when the Browns lost, and they probably should have won this game, but the Chargers, you got to give them credit, man. Justin Herbert looks really good. Justin Herbert looks really good. And Austin Eckler's been playing out of his mind. Mike Evans, Keenan Allen and Mike Williams is who I was trying to say, have been playing really well. The defense, Joey Bosa and that defense have been playing well, and they came from behind and they won this game. You got to give them credit, man. 47-42, Chargers get the W, and I'm happy because the Browns lost. Cowboys, Giants, Cowboy fans, how are you doing today? Are you passed out and drunk because of the Cowboys win? You're just so happy? Because Dak Prescott looked really good, Zeke looked okay, probably better than okay, and the defense actually looks competitive? Are you happy about that? I mean, the Cowboys got some chances this year to make some noise in the playoffs, and I don't say that phrase very lightly. The Cowboys got some chances to make some noise in the playoffs this year. They're going to win that division easily, because the way that the football team was really their only threat, and the way that they're playing, they're not even going to be a passing thought to the Cowboys, because the Cowboys are on pace to dominate this division and make some noise in the playoffs. Dak Prescott, we talk about this every week. Dak Prescott is legit that guy. Like, Dak Prescott is amazing. And Zeke is really good. The defense is coming along strong. Trayvon Diggs, however his name is pronounced. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. He's a stud. I think he's got a pick in every single game this year. At least one. And he's a stud. He's probably going to make a Pro Bowl, if not all-pro corner at this point, because he is amazing. He is just locking up every corner or every wide receiver that he plays, and he's picking off every quarterback that he plays. He's a stud. Micah Parsons is a steal at the draft pick they got him, and he's amazing. I mean, their defense is actually coming up strong. That was the main question that we had about the Cowboys coming into the season, was if their defense would be able to play better, because last year they were god-awful, but this year, they're actually playing really well. The offense is as good as we thought it was going to be, maybe even better. Dak Prescott is a dude. Like, he is playing on demon time right now. He is amazing, and the Cowboys are benefiting from that. So, Cowboys win 44-20. Giants are bad. That's all my analysis for that team. The Giants are bad. Saquon Barkley took a bad ankle injury. That wasn't really even his fault. It was just a fluke play. He was running, he made a cut move, and his foot happened to fall onto the foot of a Cowboys defender, and it just sprained it, snapped it, made it swollen, and it wasn't a good sight. So Saquon Barkley, who was on my fantasy team, is now injured. So that sucks, but the Giants are bad, so it doesn't matter. Cardinals and 49ers. What do we make of this? The Cardinals win the game and stay undefeated, the only undefeated team left in the NFL. Do we believe in the Arizona Cardinals? Are they legit? Or are they just the hot topic, the fresh face in the crowd? Are they legit? I don't know. I don't tend to believe in Kyler Murray for the sole reason that he is small. And that's not a slight on him. I know we make all these jokes about Kyler Murray being tiny or make memes about Kyler Murray being short and small, but it's a true fact when it comes to the NFL. He is a small guy trying to play quarterback in the league, and he has history of injuries in his short time in the NFL. He has not proven that he can stay healthy for now a 17-game season. So will he be able to stay healthy? I don't know. At some point, he's going to start to feel those effects of getting hit, and he's going to start to get bruised up just because he's such a small guy. It's just a fact of life. Smaller people, if they're playing such a physical thing, if they're doing something physical like that, they're going to get hurt. And so, especially when you got 300-plus pound guys coming at you. So, can Kyler Murray stay healthy? I don't know. If he can, I feel confident in this offense being very, very dynamic. DeAndre Hopkins is a demon. He is probably the best wide receiver that I've seen since Randy Moss. So, it doesn't get much better than DeAndre Hopkins. And I know Devontae Adams is there, and Stephon Diggs is out there, and there's some good wide receivers out there, but in my personal opinion, DeAndre Hopkins is the best wide receiver in the league. It's probably not even close, really. So, can we trust the Cardinals? If Kyler Murray is healthy, probably, because that offense is dynamic. On the 49ers side of things, Jimmy Garoppolo keeps getting injured. He didn't play in this game because Trey Lance was the starter. A lot of people have been saying that Jimmy Garoppolo doesn't get that job back now that Trey Lance is the starter. I tend to believe that they give Jimmy one more chance, but that's just my opinion. That's what I would do. I still believe that Jimmy is a quality quarterback. I know he gets hurt a lot, but I still believe that Jimmy Garoppolo is a quality quarterback. He can get you to a Super Bowl with pieces around him. He's proven that. He got the 49ers to a Super Bowl. Yeah, he lost to the Chiefs, but that's the Chiefs. So I still believe in Jimmy Garoppolo. Maybe they move on from him. Maybe they trade him to another team like the Texans or the Dolphins or I don't know who else would need a quarterback at this point, but maybe they trade him and they go with Trey Lance. I personally don't believe in Trey Lance just yet because I feel like he's still too green. I feel like he's on the path of Carson Wentz where he's going to look really good for a season or a season and a half, and then either injuries are going to creep up on him or just he's going to prove that he's not a very good quarterback, like Carson Wentz has proven that he's a sucky quarterback. So I feel like he's on that path. And not just because he went to North Dakota State just like Carson Wentz did, because he went to a small school with little to no competition, little to no legit competition. And I don't believe that Trey Lance is ready yet. And we're gonna find out. So maybe I'll be wrong, and I'll be happy to be wrong. I love to see young quarterbacks play really well and prove me wrong. So maybe I'll be wrong. I just don't believe he's ready yet, and I have a feeling he's gonna turn out to be Carson Wentz light or Carson Wentz 2. So 49ers lose. Cardinals win 17-10. Congratulations to the Cardinals. Are they legit? I don't know. As for the Sunday night game, I'm recording this. Actually, I didn't even watch the Sunday night game. I'm recording this on Monday. Or on Tuesday, I mean. I forgot what day it was. I'm all confused. I'm recording this on Tuesday when it goes up. And I don't even... hold on. Let me check my phone real quick. I don't even know who won the Sunday night game. Who? I didn't watch it. That's the first time I haven't watched a Sunday night game in a long time. I just completely forgot it was even on. Who won? I don't even know. It was... Hold on, give me a minute. Buffalo 38-20. Buffalo beat the Chiefs. Wow. 38-20. Buffalo could be legit this year. Now, I can't review this game too much because obviously I just said I didn't watch it. So I'm just going off of the score and what I assume happened, which is the Chiefs fumbled the football and turned it over a lot because that seems to be their problem this year. Maybe that didn't happen. I don't know what to believe now. I don't know if the Chiefs are good or if the Bills are just that good. Like, are the Bills Super Bowl champions this year? Are we seeing the coming of age of Josh Allen and this Bills team? It's taken a little bit, but is it finally here? I don't know. I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know what to, I'm in shock. I thought the Chiefs were going to win this game. I'm in shock. That's crazy. The Bills are legit this year. If they're beating the Chiefs 38-20, Chiefs are in trouble. The Chiefs are in trouble. They might not even make the playoffs. I think they're in. Are they in? No, they're tied with the Broncos for last place. And the Chargers are in the lead, and then the Raiders. I think. Or maybe all three teams are tied for second, and the Chargers are in the lead. Because the Chargers are 4-1. So I don't know what to think. This NFL season has been so crazy. And now that the Chiefs lost again, I don't know what to believe. So Josh Allen for MVP. Maybe my pick's going to be right this year. Let's go. So that's going to do it for my recap. I don't know the outcome of the Ravens-Colts game because it hasn't been played yet. I know I said I was recording this on Tuesday. I'm recording this on Monday before the game. Like, it's probably about to start here pretty soon. So I just wanted to record this video because I'm not going to have enough time when the game actually starts and then after. So I don't know the score. I'm predicting the Ravens win big because I have no faith in the Colts. They suck. Carson Wentz sucks. So Ravens win big. That's going to do it for me, though. Smash that like button. Hit that notification bell and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.